On my daily routine, it's 11:56 here in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. Been getting, I could have been out here a couple hours ago, but kind of had to collect my thoughts this morning before I headed out. So I'm beginning my fitness app. Like I was saying yesterday, probably start my walk here live on YouTube and then conclude locally on here's my walk for today. Let's see. San Cueva, what it do, doggy, doggy, what's good? I'm at Los Olivos right now. Well, I mean, I be here every day. They got all the exercise equipment. I'll start incorporating some more strengthening exercises. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just focused on cardio. Right now, I'm just focused on the mental breakthrough. You know what I mean? Richard Romo, what's good? What it do, brother, man? I'm just out here at Los Olivos Park, getting it how I live. Get my daily routine in. I've been consistent. I just take the Sabbath off, so Friday at sundown till Saturday at sundown. I give myself my body and everything chance to recover in that time frame. So like I don't give it's more than enough rest actually. Yeah, it really truly is. That's nice. So I take you can see. Oh man, oh man, pulled up in this Ferrari, and the Porsche going by. He's right there posted in his Ferrari. That motherfucker's sick. I didn't want to get his shit on the camera like that because he's right there, but I mean, it's public domain. I can't say nothing, but I just try not to, you know what I mean? Especially now, I'm full steam ahead with myself and what I need to do. Because I tell you what, when I reflect back on just looking at myself on YouTube, and I've deleted all the content. There's probably shit that people still got clipped, which I don't care. You know what I mean? It's just symbolic. It's just a clear demonstration of how far I've come. Cause look, I gotta make it all the way to the street, and I gotta do this several times. So it's in my best interest. Found me a simple route that's literally a 2-minute drive away. straight course here, do what I need to do here, and then from here I actually have to go run some errands today. So I'll be about that, but otherwise. But one of the things I want to do though is I want to pick up on that conversation from yesterday concerning MK Ultra and its influence in hip hop rap in the inception of the culture itself, because there's direct links to the pioneers, the alleged pioneers of hip hop rap, and plants within the industry, within the industry, who were working directly with those operatives from the Central Intelligence Agency during that time. See, the history of hip hop rap as it's known right now, those pioneers, is not true. That's not true, dude. African Bambaataa and them did not start that. They are not the pioneers. They're the pioneers of mainstream hip hop rap. That's it. And that's the inception. That's that corporate inception right there. That's where it begins. They wrote the history to say that those people did that, and they shined them up. They gave them the platforms. They put them on all the billboards and all that. They promoted the hip hop rap culture. You ever see the movie Belly? The first one, the original one with DMX and Nas. In the end, where DMX's character meets with that shadowy figure from wherever, that is actually symbolic, metaphorical for actually how the inception happens within hip hop rap. Look at the histories of them that were involved. Like, look at African Bambaataa and what he would be involved in. You look at any of these people, like I said, those people that have made it there, like, okay, every last one of them, from Birdman to Diddy to all of them, right? They all have these tied up in some really twisted shit, right? That seems ritualistic. Why is it that people like R. Kelly, people in the mainstream industry, people like Bill Cosby, it don't matter. I'm just, because those are the most notable ones, right? Michael Jackson. Why is it that these people in the industry are sexual deviants? And why is it that there's similarities in their behaviors? JC, yo. Yeah, it's beautiful out here right now, bro. I'm live at Los Olivos Park. Repent from your sins and turn to Jesus Christ. He's coming soon. Whoever called on the name of the Lord will be saved. Amen. I agree with you. 1300 Merrick. Yeah, bro, it's beautiful out here right now. It's like I said, I cut my course, so I'll start my, that way I can be consistent on my streaming, is I'll start my walk out here and do at least 30 minutes live. And then power it out on the rest of my walk, and transition to that local audience on Facebook, you know what I mean? Because, like, there's a lot going on there too, where I just filed, I got a PDF file of a letter, an intro letter of special interest to the faculty, the head of faculty, the psychology department at ASU, for an interview concerning an honorary degree in psychology, doctorate degree in psychology. Because the only way you can get an honorary doctorate degree is either by here we'll give this to you type shit, which is usually alumni elected. But in order to get selected for an honorary doctorate degree, dissertation, you have to actually introduce a new field into any particular science. So I'm introducing 101 psychology of cultural recurrence, which I have all the data sets, I have all the math, the equations, the formulas, I have all that spelled out. The complete dissertation is done, but I need to get there first. You know what I mean? Need to get that interview, get on camera, because that's what will happen. Is like they'll interview me on camera. I've been through it already in the Department of Corrections when I questioned DSM-5. I literally questioned Dr. O'Hare. He was a 35-year psychologist and psychiatrist, military trained, Ranger, Army, retired major, you know what I mean? Vietnam. So he had a lot of experience. And when I questioned the classification of me being a sociopath, found some, he had to, it was called into question. So he actually got Arizona Department of Corrections to pay to get in professors to from U of A to put me on camera and interview me. So I had like this psychological kind of, evaluation done on me, assessment to gauge that probability. So there's already tests on me, examples that can be drawn from, because they do have me on tape at a particular point. Like I said, I was like Santa Rita unit 2007-ish. I started having those migraines and blackouts again. It was bad. I was like, that was the worst it had ever gotten. But yeah, so my thing with that is getting a clinical trial, getting myself in on a clinical trial, which in doing so, because I want to use that area that's going through gentrification, the Edison East Lake Basin, or district as they call it. It's a basin. Because of the zoning design of it when they originally built the projects, because my grandparents were entitled. My grandparents came out of the war without children and began having children right there. So like there was no hospital, there was just clinics. Like there was clinics, there was still military barracks there. So my family goes back, traces its history there. So that cultural recurrence that is those cycles, those vicious cycles that repeat, are actually explainable. And I've repeated the cycle enough myself, and I've broken from it to know the norms and how they persist, and what diagnosis there is and what prognosis, and you know what I mean, like what probability of success going forward if a specific treatment plan is issued, which I've written the treatment plan. I have to. In order to get an honorary doctorate, I had to be a professor. I had to be able to teach a science that I'm developing. You understand? I can't just go forward and say, hey, look at me, I know some things. This isn't fake it till you make it YouTube shit, bro. This isn't like put all the hats in the background, put on the hats and, the caps, and I can come on this time and I can talk about this and I can sound like I know a whole bunch of shit. No, dude. Now, that's everybody else you're going to watch on YouTube. I promise you that. No, I have a completed dissertation. You know what I'm saying? Like how many content creators on YouTube actually know what a dissertation is and what's required in a dissertation? They're content creators. They're very creative at creating content for themselves. And it's their whole life stories, as a matter of fact. That's the content that they've created. That complexity of confusion and chaos and crime and corruption. That's it. That's them content creators. But intellectually speaking, what values is there to the property of their content? Intellectual property. You know what intellectual property is? I said this a long time ago about the growth and development of this channel, was that it was for educational purposes, and that I was more interested in a mature audience that can relate. That, in the sense that no matter your disagreement, you can relate in the sense that you have sense enough for yourself to go search. At least you'll question it. At least you'll go into the books yourself. Because some people, they're just like this. That's how I push buttons just by popping up. I know that. Pop up, boom. You see the look in everybody's face. Oh, shit. You know that one's going to be fucked up. Oh, he's cool. I'm going to kick with this motherfucker over here. The rest of these motherfuckers, I don't know about them looks in their faces. I've been through that too many times in my life. Let me show you, though. Read that. That's why I'm walking around. Camelback High School. If you're from here, you know there's that light right there. It's Camelback High School. Right here is Indian School. Let me show you. Looking back. That light, Indian School. It's an Angry Crab right there too. Just right there, just that street, right where that car came out. Angry Crab. I might stop, give me some Angry Crab. And then, let's see. That light, Camelback High School begins right there. My little brother's probably at school right now. Popcop Media, what's good, Joe? What's cracking, brother, man? What, yeah, I'm gonna start. You know how I used to do my exercise on my lives? I have a clear live, straight pathway here, so I can keep a consistent stream going. You know what I mean? Like, it just fits into the program because I'm out here walking. So why not just start my live with my walk, do a 30, 45 minute live, you know what I mean, for consistency, for ratings, you know what I mean, build up the channel while I'm developing content on other platforms. I'm trying to learn how to edit and shit, like just to create little shorts and stuff for in the meantime. So if something pops up on there and it deletes real quick, I'm just sampling stuff. I'm just playing around on there right now. But yeah, the day has come. We'll get there. You know what I mean? Right now, like I said, I got to keep with the consistency. This what I see, like. And then like the owner of the apartments that my mom manages, he owns another apartments right there. He owns 2 properties in this area, actually. It's like my mom. It's like my mom and grandson. He treats my mom like it's nana. What it do, Santos Salinas? What's cracking over here at Los Olivos? You know, there's a couple that comes here, and let me see. Nah, I don't see the truck or the Red Devil van. But there's a couple that comes here. They walk every day around the same time. They may have already done their walk. But yeah, they're done with their walk. But they come out here, they do the circuit for a while. And I asked them one time, the first time I ran into them out here, because they were in one of those little Red Devil, the pizza place, their little vans. And I asked about Red Devil, you know what I mean? I gave them props and shit on the establishment, you know what I mean? Because I'm an original Red Devil, you know what I mean? I'm a Diablito. I'm a Sun Devil. I'm scorched by this shit. But I don't know. There's something about the way they lit up and everything that kind of, I don't know, man. I think they were more than management. You know what I mean? They were an odd couple. I kind of think that they may have been the owners of Red Devil. I'm gonna ask him next time. I've been the next time I see him, because there's a couple times I crossed the path and I wanted to ask him, but like, just never. They were here and we didn't cross the path in order for me to do it. So I ain't going out of my way to do shit. But what I need to do for me. Where exactly is that park? Can't place it. It's on 28th Street. I'll give you this street right now. It's in between Indian School and Campbell. 28th Street. It's just right off of basically you know, where the Angry Crab and all that little strip right there on 28th Street and Indian School, the northeast corner, right behind there. Yeah, man. Yeah, I just been, it's cool for me, man, because Google, my the tutorial that Google has been for me, like the learning experience, and being able to reference what I have there, and what I mean, being able to complete my studies, what I mean, because it's all fragments. It's like a brand new puzzle box with all these pieces, and I know the picture because I got all the pieces in it. I acquired all of it, but it's just emptying it out and putting it together. So now ChatGPT allows me the ability to take those insights, refine them and frame them, and then get have their analytics do do what it would take any motherfucker to fucking forever to gather up all that shit in one for one dissertation. Shit, motherfuckers spend months and years trying to prepare for that shit. They go lifetimes. But so yeah, it gives it, and that's the thing, is like anything that, like, okay, so here's the thing for me, right, and for everybody. So you listen, you can analyze your own conspiracy theories, right, using ChatGPT and prove whether they're true or not. Believe it or not, based on the data collection, because like I'm looking at all the sourcing on it, and I'm seeing how far it goes, because there's limitations on what I'm asking for. You know what I mean? Can't access no sealed records, can't do certain things. It's no way you can do it. You understand what I'm saying? So I pushed the bounds, not on purpose, but just by mere coincidence and happenstance, because I'm analyzing myself, right? So it's an introspective analysis, psychoanalysis of myself, to piece it all together. You know what I mean? So okay, I consider the whole issue of tax policy. I go into the economics first, right? The economics part of the puzzle that's complex in myself. So I go in there and I'm looking at all of these social issues. I'm looking at all this stuff, and I've already known from my economic studies. I've already done the math on it. I know that an upfront tax with all infrastructure costs incorporated, dude, we cut out all the middleman. We cut out all the politicians. We actually cut government down to its rightful size. Government is big because of the tax brackets. Don't you understand that? If we force the United States federal government to take the money up front from all of us, nah, homie, we ain't paying you later. Fuck no. You're going to take it right now with these hourly wages. I'm going to come to work and I ain't going to never have to worry about no fucking infrastructure. Roads are going to be fucking smooth. Motherfucking, I'm going to have seamless broadband in this motherfucker throughout the United States. I'm going to go to any fucking doctor like I can go to any convenience store. I can see any motherfucker apart from any elective surgery. Because, bitch, you better foot the bill for that fake ass lips and them fake ass eyelashes and that fake ass you be fronting with. Fool. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with no fake ass females that are filtered the fuck up in these day and age, bitches. And ain't no goddamn good man want to be fucking around with no baddie. The fuck is a bad bitch? But a bitch with an itch. Scratchy, always naggy on motherfuckers' nerves. That's these bitches these days. A good man wants a good woman. Good man don't want no bitch that needs to put on shit on her face. Man, go take that off. You ain't beautiful enough to wear your own fucking skin. Get the fuck away from me. You faking. Fake eyelashes. Fake tone to your goddamn complexion. You know what I mean? Fake shadows and shit. And man, come on, man. What is your natural sense? Your essence? What is your true essence? What is the beauty within you? I mean, all the concealing is just concealing the ugly. It's concealing the ugly of the heart. That's the matter. That's for all of us. I'm talking to myself first because I'm on camera. Alexander, what's cracking, brother, man? Oh, I can't even see, homie. You see how I like down in there right now because of the sun. I can't see shit. And we got the popos on Pachocho. See? I don't know why they feel the need to like watch me. I don't know why they all of a sudden felt the need when I was walking over there. So all of a sudden like pull up into the fucking thing where I was right there, like dead ass. That shit started way over there. Fuck boys, fuck the police. You ain't gonna do nothing. I bet y'all beat the dog shit out of both of them, spit on them, piss on them, and laugh. Let them go. Just for the show. On bro, on my dead bro. Yeah. I'm just playing. I ain't no threat to the community at all. I know they're just doing their job. It's good that they're here. These park rangers keep all the fucking motherfuckers from sitting here in this goddamn park smoking pills and shooting dope and shit. Doing a whole bunch of shit they shouldn't be doing. I ain't got a problem with that. I'm live. It's just that when they came on, I seen the way they looked at me, and they actually circled around first on the street side. So when they come in there, like they're looking at me. I mean, like they time to look at me as they're pulling into the grass area. So there's details that are not being described in that paranoia. Well, I wouldn't say paranoia. It's just I'm hyper vigilant. I can walk with my head down and sense everything around me once I look up once. But Jackson, what's cracking? What it do, brother man? Pigs. Yeah, nah, they're park police. They serve a good purpose. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Can't hate on them, dog. Like, you know what I mean? You can hate on them if you're trying to fuck the community up. Yeah, you can fucking hate on them if you got some fucking, you know what I mean, some shit to hide and you got reason to. I don't have none no more. So if they come fucking with me, they're in the wrong. They're dead ass in the wrong. And I know how to deal with a traffic stop. I get pulled over, present my motherfucking license, my motherfucking registration, my insurance. I don't say a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Do you know why I stopped you, sir? No, I don't, sir. I am unlearned in the law. But I'm in a rush right now, sir, so if you don't mind just citing me and sending me on my way. But I wouldn't even do that because you'll get triggered by doing that. I know you will. It's best to just present your shit and remember, you have a right to remain silent, which means when they ask you, do you know why I pulled you over? No. It's an honest fucking answer, stupid. But if you're a fucking Karen and you're triggered because you're racist and you're thinking everybody's being racist against you, guess how you're going to react? You're going to get a fucking knee on your neck, dummy, because you're all peeled the fuck out. You're withdrawing instantly because it's a buzzkill that you got arrested for fraud, for trying to pass a fake-ass $50 bill. I didn't say no names, but those are graphic details of what I know happened. Because the blood talk screen proved that motherfucker had that shit in his system at a lethal level. That's a fucking fact. Go get the blood talk screen on that motherfucker's autopsy and I guarantee you it shows fentanyl lethal. But see, some of us do it for so long that it ain't like that no more. We've died so many times on that shit, we just keep going. But people don't want to get that. See, when you got some reason to, then you do. If you're triggered about some shit, then yeah. If you're fucking super sensitive about your own skin color, then yeah, you're gonna think that everybody is out to get you, but they're not. It's a fucking traffic ticket. It's a fucking civil citation. You have a right to fucking remain silent. You don't know why they pulled you over, so don't get triggered about it. Just say no. And if he asks you, would you like for me to give you an explanation? Say, no, not necessarily. Or just say, no, thank you, sir. I would like to get on my way. Whether you did something or not doesn't matter. If you're thinking that they're gonna try to fuck with you, then why don't you just do what the fuck you're told, stupid? Oh no, I'm entitled to act a fucking ass because I think I know my rights. Because I watched some First Amendment auditors on YouTube tell me that look at what I do when they're getting all fucked up and off. Come on, man, those fools are fucking retards. We get the picture now already, dude. How about presenting yourself in a more respectable fashion now? How about truly going there to educate? Saying, hey, I'm a First Amendment auditor and I'm just wanting to go through here and tape. Instead of triggering motherfuckers to fucking react in the fashion that they do. If you believe that those people, civil servants, don't understand their rights, then why don't you go in there and educate them instead of trying to fucking fuck with people, stupids? Oh, because you're entitled to, huh? Because we had a fucked up life. It's fucked up. The white man did it. Fuck, dude, get out of your skin already, man. Quit looking at your own goddamn skin color and thinking that's the reason why. No, your actions predicate that shit, dude. Our very actions, our words and deeds are a prelude to a fucking kiss. And you're gonna think that somebody else is to judge and to blame for what grown-ass people do. And rearing their children to grow up just like them. And what's the vicious cycle that repeats? Can somebody tell it to me? No? No answers? Jug season, will you be open to doing an interview? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just shoot me a link, or you could find me on, if somebody's on it right now that's on my Facebook, one of my ranches, drop a link on to my Facebook, because and then just hit me in chat, shoot me a quick chat, send me a link, we'll do it like that. Because you have to understand something, I have all my community, my shit is secure, dude. My data is hella secured. I don't play around on Android phones. Let me explain why. Because Android, you see the commercials for those little bots, that is symbolic of the fact that the components within it come from all kind of different companies, different countries, and it's confusing. That's why those Androids have all the quirks that they do, the little Android. That's a different nation. That's a different company that have to share all these links. That's why they're confusing. That's why I don't fuck with them. My shit is secure, dude. There's a reason why my communications are linked the way they are, through Messenger, WhatsApp, and my phone. All of them have the same security encryption that can't be cracked, not even by our federal government. So just to enlighten people, there's a rhyme and a reason to what I do and how I do and why I do it. You can see I'm on a straight course in life with the rest of them. What are you gonna turn around? Because I was originally caught up in a genre here. And I always hated that. I resented the fact that I was caught up in a genre that didn't fit me. Let me give you my exact Santos. You see. Devonshire. Indian school. That's angry crap right there. You see, I could say something about it, because look at my life. Look at the difference a day makes for me. You know what I mean? If you want to be entertained, go be entertained, shit. You know what I mean? Like, how far in the past do you want me to look back just to entertain you? Because, like, I'm not going into a goddamn cell just to go entertain nobody on YouTube. Why would I go back into a cell just to entertain people to make money? Like, that's showing a psychological fucking impairment. That's showing mental illness in itself. It's demonstrating clearly insanity. It's repeating the same cycle, expecting a different outcome, knowing it's not ever gonna come. But believing that if you continue to fake it, you're gonna make it. Wow. That is truly something else to consider. I'm gonna stop and take some check these comments. Down there, Bill Moore, yeah. This the section, bro. When I was on the first on this live, when I start, there's a Ferrari on this motherfucker. You catch you a nice Ferrari. Hey, bro, I don't even watch them other channels. I don't either, bro. Arngren, what's good, brother, man? Good morning or good afternoon. It's afternoon here. That's probably evening where you're at. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate that, Santos. What else we got on here? Yeah, hey, Jug Caesar, hit me up. I'll respond. We can do that, bro. Yeah, I'm just out here, bro. My daily routine. I just stopped for a minute. So I've been 35 minutes on. I'll sit here for a few and conclude this live. Chill with the chat for a minute. See what's cracking. See what's going on. See what you guys got going on for the day. Like I said, from here I got some errands to run, and then I'll probably be catching back up with my mom and my brother shortly after, and then I don't know what from there, but I'm imagining there's still gonna be some more. You know, they're gonna heap some on my plate, which is cool. You know what I mean? I told them that yesterday. I was scrap my morning. You know what I mean? That they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So, which is cool. Shit, I'm gravy. Give me time. Yeah, I'm good, bro. Shit, I'm blessed, man. Honestly, truly. I'm honestly, truly blessed. Just think about it, bro. I'm sitting here. It's 12:31. It's a beautiful afternoon. Beautiful. Like the temperature is, man. It feels so nice out here right now. It's ideal to walk. It's ideal for anything right now, basically. There's people from climates here. That's why we get the snow, so much snowbirds here. There's people from climates that have residence here, come here, that they can swim in our waters here during our winters. They can get into swimming pools. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. For the rest of us, not if you're local. Hell nah. That shit, your bones get to breaking. Yeah, fucking. I just honestly, like, I'm thankful to God because, you know, I sense in every way, finally, the answer to prayer. You know what I mean? Like, finally, like, the struggle is over for me. You know what I mean? The struggle is over. Now it's just you need to understand is that there's no debates going on here in a live stream. There's no debate if you're not right here with me. We don't debate. I don't debate a sentence. I don't debate against a sentence. You know what I mean? Like, a debate is a back and forth questioning. It's an inquiry back and forth in order to resolve something, to prove or disprove a point either is making. That's a debate. An argument is what people do on here. You know what I mean? I argue with everybody on here already, the points, and I'm not going to do that no more. You don't have a debate in these chats. That don't happen. You have triggered individuals that are immature, that have been to prison, that have come from poverty, that have been addicted to drugs and still are. You know what I mean? They're in every way, in a bad way, headed down the wrong way still. They ain't but fucking a fucking step out the door away from that tragic event happening to them again because they can't get out of it mentally. They're literally mentally stuck in that same mind frame that they can't get out of. They can't get out of it culturally. They can't get out of it ethically. They can't get out of it spiritually. They can't get out of it physically because they're trapped in those domains that they made for themselves. And no matter where they go, they can move out. It's like they say, you can take the child out of the ghetto. You can't take the ghetto out of the child, dude. So you can move these motherfuckers to a different location. They can run all they want because they're in hiding anyway on YouTube. So they can move locations and change locations and come on there, and it's the same shit because why? They're in their closet. Their closet is their mental capacity. That's our closet. It's our mental capacity. They have a little closet. They have like a little closet. Just open it up like little closet. That's it. The closet. That's it. There's not a lot to pull off the shelves in there. You you know what I'm saying? You walk into my closet, you got so much to select. It's like walking into a goddamn department store. That's the distinct difference between me and them. And they get me, listen, think about how often so many people have come on here, oh, you don't know nothing about us, you don't know nothing about this, you don't know nothing about that, you ain't from here, you ain't. Fuck you mean, stupid? Are you so ignorant and full of yourself that there's not enough content that you yourself have put out there about all that you say for me to psychoanalyze myself and come to these logical, sensible conclusions about yourself? Oh no, huh? Because you're lying to your fucking selves about what you're saying. Two-faced motherfuckers that talk out of both sides of their motherfucking neck. Because out of the one side, it's for the good. But out of the other side, it's still the pride and arrogance and ignorance that prevailed, that got them to that point to begin with. And are they changing any of it? Not a bit. Why? Because the mental closet, the mental capacity of each individual one of them is limited based on, go look at the collection of fucking content. You don't even have to watch them. Go scroll the selection, the vast fucking libraries of these fools. And what is the subject of their content? Now, why would any motherfucker, mature mind frame, be interested in any of that shit? Gangbanging? Prison? Drugs? And what good are you doing sounding so arrogant and ignorant about it? Prideful, speaking of it. Bro, just because you fools ratted don't mean nothing. That wasn't the honorable thing to do. Dude, I have the same respect. Matter of fact, I have more respectability and honor in my neighborhood for standing up for my neighborhood and myself in the fashion that I did. And you're gonna show me a gang member that's done that on here? Which one? Who? Easy E? Who? Not one, dog. There is not one fucking gang member that you're gonna see on any goddamn channel, dog. So what are these fools still talking about now? If not just trying to tell us how fucked up their neighborhoods are. Such a vast collection and selection and content-wise of nothing but the same shit. It's the same fits. It is just different color coordinations of the same fucking fits. Because the mental capacity of them is that minute. That's all they can talk about. They have not developed mentally the capacity to even inquire about things more so. Do you not understand these men that you're watching? That they don't have the mental capacity to even think be outside that box, to challenge those fucking norms. So they can never give any value to anyone who's watching them. Wasted days and wasted nights. Type shit. Dude, I can kill the rap game, every fucking rapper in one fucking verse on a live stream freestyle as I'm going exercising. From Tupac, Biggie, you name them, dog. There's not a lyricist in this motherfucking industry that can fuck with me. Not one has the history or the legendary legacy of this one Daniel Eugene Saiz. So fuck Pac and Biggie from the east to the west, homie. Cause we can listen. We're gonna settle that shit. We're gonna settle all that shit now. Because everybody want to act like your city, your town, your gang, your this, your that is what? Had already been in the fucking flow before you fools were even fucking born and you just got into it? What? Because you ain't added nothing in this world, nothing. What genius? What brilliance have you provided to the world? Or to even your own people? When if it's rap, hip hop, what the fuck did this culture do to us? When it's corrupted our children, when it's killing us, when it's genocidal, homicidal, suicidal. When there's nothing good in the fucking culture, none, not a single bit of it left. Unless we're going to go back to watching those children now who are still breakdancing, DJing, that are still spray painting the walls, that are still have the heart, the essence of it. Because the rest, it's not hip hop rap no more. It's mainstream. It's the bitter fruit has rotten fall from the tree. What remains in composition, that's it. Dear Mama, what's fucking with that? Lyrically speaking, what's fucking with the heartfelt lyrics of Dear Mama? You really think you could compare Biggie? Boom, 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 because he could sound like that? And he had a fucking push behind him? A fucking plant? Yeah, right. That fool didn't have no heart and no soul. That fat motherfucker wasn't like that. That's why fools that were there said that shit about him. That's why real motherfuckers that were really on them blocks would say the shit they say about us. That's why Pac said what he said about him. But motherfuckers make idols of these fools and figure for themselves that, you know what? You can put him up against who? You ain't put him up against me, not with lyrics, not with fucking fire, not with firearms, not with fists, not with feet. Nope. Motherfucker can't even keep up with how fast I talk. Pac was the same racist as his people are. And you think that the evolution of him would have been what? I could tell you the evolution of Tupac, the same as Malcolm X, the same as Martin Luther King Jr., the same as Cesar Chavez, the same as Mahatma Gandhi. It's called martyrdom, homie. It's called martyrdom. You see martyrs doing this, dog. You don't see martyrs in the crowd trying to stimulate the crowd just for fucking shits and giggles, dog. I've been there. I've done that. You can tell me you're doing something different, but I know better than that. You can lie to yourself. You ain't gonna never lie to me. Look at this shit, man. Listen, bro, rap has gotten from, because I grew up with it, I'm born in 1975. Rap begins with me. Like, bro, man, that's my history, homie. I don't fuck, man. Hip hop rap started in Phoenix, Arizona when I started doing it. That's real shit. I don't give a fuck about Bronx. I don't give a fuck about no fucking nowhere else, dude. The party don't start until I walk in. Period. Fuck your pioneers because they're punks. They're fucking butt boys. There were fucking plants there that we see what they did. Russell Simmons, Rick Rubin, all these fucking gay motherfuckers. Yeah, how do you think they got the deals? They went into them bed chambers with them motherfucking devils and they got done in. And then he went and touched on, what's his name? Hassan Campbell? Huh? Hassan Campbell? That little front motherfucker. Little retard. Hassan Campbell. Hey, Hassan, tell the truth. You be lying about the situation, bro. I know you lying, Hassan. You know it was penetration, bro. It's in your walk, it's in your talk, it's in your attitude. Okay, I'll give you this much. Fingertip at least. Come on. Come on, Hassan. You fools know what you're made of. The cloth that you fools are cut from is being shown to you, shit stains. This is the cloth that you're cut from. And you're mad because I'm telling you the cloth that you come from? Huh? This is not the cloth that you're cut from? You can hate me now, but I won't stop now. You can hate me now. They've been doing that to each other since the beginning. Yeah, bro. Hey, fool, these fools try to act like they, come on, dog. Listen, dog, look. If people are If you're looking to a celebrity as an idol, dog, and you're thinking that person knows more and like that's your little guru to go to type shit, that's why we're in this mess, dude. Seriously. You're still seeing them little fucking glitz and glow of fucking on the basketball court and football. I don't give a fuck about them punks. I don't watch sports. I'm too busy trying to live my dreams. I'm too busy trying to do me to give a fuck about what they're doing. Yeah, I got too much shit going on in my life, bro, to give a fuck, to stop and watch some fucking sports on a day. Fuck no. I'm not gonna sacrifice a day to go fucking watch a bunch of motherfuckers. No, dude. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna conclude this football shit with this sports shit with this. Cause I just seen a clip. I'm a Cowboy fan. Before there was a Barry Sanders, go watch highlight reel of Tony Dorsett. And you honestly tell me that Tony Dorsett behind Emmitt Smith's line at any time, there would have been any question as to who would have every single running record. You tell me, just go watch tape of Tony Dorsett. And you tell me if he had Emmitt Smith's line, would there be anybody that can fuck with Tony Dorsett? Not Walter Payton. Nope. Not Barry Sanders. Nope. Not Emmitt Smith. Nope. But I'm going to leave you with that because I talk sports too, but I don't. Them motherfuckers is dead. That shit's dead. It's done. I'm not going to waste my days watching another motherfucker live their dreams when I'm so far from seeing my reality. That don't make no sense, does it? Does it make any sense to sit there idle all day, wasting away, fucking doing what? Watching TV. It ain't no, you're just watching TV. It's regularly scheduled programming. You're programmed to sit there and watch that stupid shit and be entertained by them dumb fucks on schedule. I can guarantee you, if you guys all want to heal yourself, stop watching sports. Cut off Sunday sports, football, cut that shit out. I guarantee you, watch what happens. Dude, you guys have no idea the power that we have collectively if we just turn their shit off like, fuck you. They have to come to us. Nah, we want new shit. Fuck that, fuck them, fuck that. Fuck a Jerry Buss, fuck a Kobe Bryant, fuck all that. Fuck Michael Jordan, fuck them. For what? What are they worth? Because like I said, you're gonna spend a day doing what? And I know what you're gonna say. It's by repetition. You were programmed that way. Why? Because your parents did it to you first. Your parents sat you down first right there in them living rooms on Sunday and Monday night until they expanded it until Thursday, and they expanded the league, and they expanded everything to the fucking delusion that fools are stuck in right now. Do you even know if it's real or not? I don't know. They might be AI bots, man. They might not even be real fucking people anymore. I don't even know, dog. This Manchurian candidate shit that's going on with Donald Trump. Who knows, dude? We know Donald Trump ain't the president. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know. Is Kobe Bryant really real? I never met him. I don't know him. I don't know Vanessa. I don't know that there was ever two such people in this world. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Why would I waste my time? What the fuck is either one of them gonna do for me? We damn sure know a dead man can't do a motherfucking thing for me. And the Harley he left behind, what's she gonna do? Well, she's on to the next one. So fast. She was on to the next one so fast that it was already happening before he was ghost. Oh, it sounds disgusting, huh? I shouldn't be talking about him like that, the truth. Fuck them. Fuck them. They all have to answer to God themselves like I do. Why would I give a fuck about any other motherfucker dead or alive? Why would I sit there and put them on a pedestal when I have to be judged in the same fashion as them? So why would I waste my fucking time watching them anymore? When I know that it's cheating involved in the sports. Dude, a fucking officials have been convicted. Okay, I've told this story, I'm gonna tell it again. My father, who was avid in athletics, gifted in athletics, my father. He can play golf with the best. Literally, he's been on the golf course with Phil Mickelson and the likes of these people. He's played tennis with the best, literally. My father. He can stand at a free throw line and not miss. Behind the arc and not miss. He's that mechanical. He umpired for fucking Phoenix Firebirds. He coached, he reffed. He explained to me how cheating is done in professional sports. Now, I start to see what he's saying, but I don't believe him. Super Bowl, Arizona Cardinals, Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Because it gets deeper. The same year, because I was at Manzanita unit, the same year, it's a repeat of the legendary Boston LA fucking rivalry. This time it's Paul Pierce and Kobe Bryant. If the homie Yao was here today to tell you, because we bet on the shit and I don't gamble, he had to give me quacks. He had to do some dishes. He had to do some cooking. I called every game. I called every game within 3 points of the spread. Listen, bro. In 3 of the games, I had the actual score on point. And I only watched the games that Boston won. And I told him, I said, look, bro, it's going to be 7 games no matter what before a series started. He said, nah, but they're all in their hype. Everybody's all in their hype. Oh, no, this person is this and that is this. No, dude. The National Basketball Association is a corporation. It's an entity. It's a business first, stupid. And those are just nothing more than the minstrel show. That's the black faces that they pay for to get more money from them. That's all that is. That is all that is. And so, what do we see? 7 games in that series. Why? Did you know that was the most marketable fucking 7-game series in NBA history? It was from the ad campaign and everything is marketed, dude. If they're already pre-planning a halftime show, so go check the record. Oh no, this isn't some paranoia type shit. Go check the record. The head official in the Boston LA series that year, Donahue, was convicted. What was he convicted of for criminally in courts? Throwing that game, throwing that series. I don't watch no more, dude. It's corrupt. It's utterly corrupt. I stopped watching boxing a long time ago. I stopped watching boxing in the fucking, dude, in the basically early 90s. I don't get into politics like that. That's political shit. That's a business. That's a corporation, dude. I'm going to waste my time and my energy and effort and all that shit on that? Nah. Not no more, dude. That vicious cycle is repeated enough for me, man. Shit, I've been on there almost an hour and I didn't intend on running this long. See, I was going to end this a long time ago. But I'm going to get back around to square one and I'm going to do that because I got to check my shit. Let me see how many I got already. So I got 3 miles already. Which is cool. I'm a smash after that. Finish cause I've been doing 5 miles actually. My fitness app is set at the ring is set at 4.5, but I've been doing well above 5. It's every day. It's like I expanded the route that I take because I would come this outside ring, but I was going that on the side. I wouldn't go all the way, so I'll come up like that. So I'm just, myself, like I was saying, momentum, dude, like getting stronger, getting more encouraged, wanting to do more, you know what I mean? Like building up for that, not wanting to sit idle and do nothing and fucking wait for a check to come or some shit like that, dog. Like, not actually getting up and getting out there and getting something. If nothing else, a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? Because think about it. Everybody works all week for that fucking time to relax on Sunday to the same, whether you're atheist or not. Now think about it. The only reason they have daylight savings time is for oil production. It has to do with labor, purely for labor. It's economic. It has nothing to do with any other reason that anyone says. You can look it up. There's an actual reason that has to do with schedules as to why certain states, Arizona, we've never done it. That's why we trip out on people from out of state, dog. Everybody come from out of state. You guys be on some weird shit, dude. You guys be doing too much of this shit. You know why? You fall back. You fell back. You fell back already. Ain't you fall back already? Then you leap forward? Springtime? You spring forward? That what it is? We don't do that, man. That's just crazy, dog. Like, why you playing with the hands of time? Why you let the man do you like that? Let's start with that. And then let's start if we all took the Sabbath off, right? Well, see, mind you, that good works is not, good deeds is not work. So like any necessary labor, you know what I mean? Like all hospitals and clinics and, you know what I mean? Even law enforcement and shit like that. Like there's essentials that's not work. We all have that. See what I'm saying? There's a difference. But if we did, it forces all of them companies and corporations and everything else to shift their attention to us. Because you know what? We're all going either to HR at the same time and we're asking for the same days off based on an entitlement constitution. Let their lawyers argue against it and see the lawsuit you all have. Class action. Class action civil suit. I don't know. I mean, you can continue. Listen, you can continue to say it's them, but it's all of them. And the only way we get out of it, is to see for ourselves that we have to cut them all out. First, by paying. Listen, I rather just go trim the bushes for my fucking healthcare, dog. I don't care. Listen, I don't care what the wage is. I don't give a fuck, dog. The wage doesn't matter. If I can go to any clinic, any hospital, I don't have to worry about the cost of any fucking brain surgery, heart surgery, none of that shit, nothing. I don't have to worry about getting prosthetics and fucking insulin for diabetics and none of that shit. Nothing. I'm just trimming trees, homie. Or I'm building the fucking bridge that's actually fucking, because our work is paying for it up front. So if our work pays for it up front, guess what? They got to give us all the money we want to do it. So guess what? Instead of them taking our shit and kicking it back to us, it goes into a pool. It's already there for us. Both sides are corrupt. Listen, Barack Obama owes the Democratic Party, the entire DNC. Let me just expose them right now. The entire DNC was bought out by the insurance lobby. All of them. The whole party, the platform. The reason they hold firm to Obamacare is because the framework that was established by the insurance lobby, because it starts to form in the late 1980s and early 1990s. So by the time Barack Obama gets president, they have enough resource and power and position throughout the states in order to put all of their money. The insurance lobby bankrolls the entire Democratic Party. And so long as they're talking about keeping Obamacare, they know that they are no different than Donald Trump. Hakeem Jeffries, ACO, whatever that hoe's name is, the little black chick from fucking Dallas or Texas, all of them in Washington, D.C. There is none excluded from that equation. Not one. So we see. Because who's for who and who's against who. Right? Because listen, I've been live on here and I've had content creators, and there's content creators on here that still have content on there in their support of Donald Trump and the shit. And they're sitting there acting like I'm for or against. And I said all along, I'm for all of us. And I've exposed every bit of all of it all along in all of them. So you know, there ain't no us them. It's us and them over there in the federal government. It's the state government, local government. It's the states against the feds. That's what we're looking at. It ain't us against each other as neighbors, dude. No. It's us against the Fed. We need to change the tax codes, dude. We need to completely force them to change the tax code to benefit both employer and employee. So that as an employer, you don't have to pay for these fucking insurances shit. We can all cut these motherfuckers out. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they are. They're just a bunch of greedy motherfuckers in corporate America. People call them corporate. They're scared of them. Fuck them punks. You listen, you remember there's somebody on trial for killing one of them. Let's keep in mind, public, that there is somebody on trial right now for killing a CEO of United Health. Now, I encourage everyone to go find out who's the CEO of every insurance company in the lobby right now. Find out who they are, get their names, know where they're at, all of them. Know where they live at in your communities. Know exactly where every people, those higher up, or the corporate entities within every insurance company, know exactly where they live at in your neighborhoods. Know exactly where they're at in your neighborhoods. Tell them we're done with that shit. Tell them they ain't taking shit from us no more. And tell them they can keep their politicians. We know they ain't nothing but fucking handmaidens. We know every politician in Washington, D.C. ain't nothing but a motherfucking handmaiden. They ain't nothing but fucking Hollywood housewives. We know that. We know they're all corrupt. We know they're all paid for. We know they all get their seats by those lobbies. And we all know that Obamacare comes from the insurance lobby. Corrupt motherfuckers. Corrupt motherfuckers. And we listen, the Republican Party, come on, man. They showing their asshole. Look, bro, the most disgusting shit. The widow of Charlie Kirk. The widow of Charlie Kirk is fucking so soon after this motherfucker dies. He got a bullet justly by God divine because that motherfucker opened his mouth and said what? Bing, okay. Now, you're the cause. Bing, you're out. What does his wife do? Oh, I love him. Oh, I love him. But if there was ever, it's JD. Wait a minute, woman. White woman. So-called Christian woman, you lying snake-ass bitch, you harlot, you whore. Were you already fucking cheating with JD Vance before this? Because so soon after your husband passes away, you let it slip out of your mouth that there was JD Vance? And he's going through a divorce with his wife over what? The party of fucking moral and law and order is doing what? So people need to understand this shit, dude. Every last one of them in the federal government is against us. They're paid for by corporate America. And so until we cut that fucking tax scheme and force them to pay up front for all of our entitlements, we're duped, dude. There ain't even no point talking about the stupid shit. Because you see what it is. We see the hypocrisy. We all see how they're against us. Dude, they're all puppets, dude. They sit there and tell any motherfucker anything just for the show, just for the attention, just to be on camera, just to be fucking, look at them.